feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you.
What is going on, everybody? Y'all, I am back for another video. Y'all forgot how to use a StreamYard for real. I haven't been here in a very long time, but I'm here and I want to talk about a few things. One, Brandi Maxfield. I want to talk for basketball. I don't know who that is. Also, that I'm married situation, and also Posha come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let's jump into these things with the intro. Let's get into it. And also, someone told me that my countdown is way too long. So I was trying to figure out how to do that 30-second countdown thing, but I forgot to do it. So I'm gonna figure that out again. I may not do the minute one anymore, but I had to do it today because I can't figure out how to do it again. So let's get to the intro and then let's get into these stories. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And I'm back. What's up, y'all? So let me say what's up to everybody's in the chat. My shoe says, OMG, hey, what's going on, my shoe? Damn, I'm mad early, LOL. Let me roast some. Oh, wait. Do your thing. Do your big one. Do your big one. What's going on, Candy Shop? Hey, so Devin chat. What's going on to Beautiful Black? Where you been? I've been working. That's where I've been. Nowhere else. What's going on to Winnie 267? Hey, SoDebNair. The Candy Chef says, I thought you were going to talk about the. Now, what happened with her? Fill me on, because I would love to talk about that. What's going on with that? What's going on to my good old sis, Nola Reed? Make sure you guys go there and subscribe to her channel, Nola Reads with all the Z's. And also make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to the Candy Shop as well. What's going on to Beautiful Black says so Deb. So listen, guys, I'm not gonna wait for everybody to get in here because of course I'm not in the algorithm anymore, but that's okay. So I want to start off with talking about a really quick story, which you guys know I love Basketball Wives. So of course I'm gonna start with this. Brandi Maxfield is coming back to Basketball Wives for season 12. I am super duper excited. The Twitter has been talking about this, but I also posted on my Instagram that I'm happy that my faves will be on the same season at the same time, but just Evelyn and Brandi Maxfield, and Evelyn gave me a heart, which means it's happening. Okay, so are you guys excited about season 12 of Basketball Wives? Season 12. From what I know right now, we have Brandi Maxfield, we have Evelyn, Jennifer, Jackie. Jacelle is the only person that's new that's coming back. That's 5. I think that's it that I've seen so far that's confirmed that are coming back. Do you guys are you guys excited? If you're watching the replay, drop down in the comments and know if you guys are excited about that. If you're over here in the chat, let me know what you guys think. I need to do my whole thing. The King Chef says, I gotta watch. I stopped watching after Drea left. Okay. I'm excited about seeing Brandi and Evelyn on the same show. One, they're both my faves, but two, there was that thing where when Tammy came back and she was mad at Duffy, so she was mad at Brandi, but then Malaysia was there. Oh, we got to talk about the show that Malaysia's on. Is it Bad and Bougie? Something and Bougie. Something and Bougie. Let's talk about that too. Man, I might do that first. But are you guys excited about that? From the cast so far, for me personally, I think it's gonna be a good season. Nola says, why is the show even coming back at all? Because we love the show. Girl, you ain't know. What's going on, Shauna? What's going on? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I knew what was my thing? I forgot what I even say. What do I normally say? Something about the tribe. Make sure you subscribe. All those things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Subscribe, like, comment below, share the video, all those things, okay? I forgot what I normally say. I've been here in a long time. When he says, I love that lineup. Yeah, I love that lineup too. I think that Brandi, Jennifer, Evelyn, Jackie, Jacille, and Brooke are all coming back. I think that's going to be a great lineup. I think it's going to be good because Brandi and Evelyn have never been on the same season. Also, Evelyn left that dinner with Tammy and Shawnee because of Tammy. But then you also have Jennifer and Brooke who love Brandi. So is this going to be a good relationship? I want to know. I want to see it just for my own personal reasons. And like I said, I did post that. Evelyn did send me the hearts. So hopefully it's going to be a good season. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of drama. Just, making things up. Hopefully you guys can hear me because I did hook up my microphone. If you can, put a 1 in the chat if you can. Because I hooked up my microphone, but it didn't seem like it had connected. And let me look at something real quick. Yeah, it still doesn't show any different ones. So, okay, Beautiful Black says 1, so we're good. All right, y'all can all hear me. Thank you. The Candy Shop says 1. John says 1. Okay, good. So I hooked up my microphone, but for some reason, it's not picking up. So this is from my actual laptop microphone. Excuse me. But I want to see what the relationship is going to be between Brandi and Evelyn. Even though there was that thing, I don't think that Evelyn has this big any loyalty to Tammy at all. And then there's Shawnee who's not there anymore. So I want to see what it looks like. Also, what's up, Toria? Hey, SoDeb, where have you been at? I missed you. I've been working. That's my only excuse. I just been working, and that's it. And I get home, y'all be so tired. But I'm here. Toria says, do not like Brandi, of course. And damn sure don't want Jackie ass back. Sick of her ass, period. I'm definitely a big Brandi fan, so I'm happy that Brandi's gonna come back. I feel like hopefully that they're gonna give Brandi a different light because I do know when she did her interview with Carlos King, she was saying that all they showed was a lot of her the way that she is. And I think that they did that a lot with her on the season even when she's on LA period. So I would love to see what she's going to be like on this season with this group of girls. I don't see there being a bunch of drama. I don't see it. The only drama I can see is Brandi and Evelyn. But again, the Brandi and Evelyn thing could only be from Tammy, which Tammy's not on the show. Evelyn and Brandi don't get along very well. So it could work. So then we get a real Basketball Wives season again. If you join it in late, drop down and chat. Tell me what you think. Okay. Well, let's get into Posha Gobadia Williams, who has changed her name on the Instagram back to Posha Williams. Okay. Is this a storyline? Is this a storyline? What do you think? Is this a storyline? What's going on, Carolyn and SoDeb? It's good to see you again. What's going on, boo? I'm here. I'm trying my best to do more. Again, work has been taking a lot of my time, so I haven't really gotten time. Even when I have my breaks, I'm like, what is sleep? So I haven't gotten onto YouTube. But my goal is to really get back on here. Again, I did tell you the last time I'm gonna be doing vlogs. So I've been recording a lot of vlogs for my vlog channel. And I've been doing a lot of editing. So if you guys have not already, I'm gonna drop the link for my vlog channel in just a second. Because I think I'm gonna be doing a lot more vlogging than anything, because vlogs are more fun to me. I have to worry about a lot of things that I'm worried about most of the time when I'm over here on YouTube. But let me see, where is this? Right here. So if you guys have not already, subscribe to my vlog channel, because I will be vlogging way more than I'll be over here. Well, not way more. I think I'm gonna be doing this more. I need to get more stuff to talk about, and things that have been happening have just not been interesting to me. And I want to over here be fake with you guys and talk about stuff I just don't talk about. So make sure you guys subscribe to my vlog channel, because I've been recording a lot of different stories for my vlog channel. I want to say the second week, like March the 11th, you guys will be getting content over there. So if you haven't already, subscribe to that. All right. What's going on to Soulless? I think it's Soulless. Salute, salutations, SoDeb. It's been a long time. So just saying, looks fabulous as always. Love. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. What do you guys think about Posha coming back to Housewives of Atlanta? Is this a storyline? How do you guys feel about Simon not getting his green card? The scam of it all? Is Posha coming back because of Simon being deported? Allegedly, let me put in my allegedly banner. Allegedly, he's going to go back before this even happens. Also, I feel like allegedly, and this is my own personal opinion, I feel like Simon was Posha's, what is it called? Unemployment. You know, when you get fired from a job or you quit a job and you need unemployment to keep living, I feel like Simon was her unemployment. And now that Simon is being deported, there's scams about Simon. Now she's back. They said she wanted more. She wanted to be the highest paid housewife. And so now Candy is gone, and they're bringing back Phaedra. Like, well, allegedly they're supposed to be trying to bring back Phaedra. I'm not sure if that has been confirmed or not yet, but I don't want to see Phaedra. She wasn't good. Did y'all like her on Married to Medicine? Phaedra is just like, I have no wants to see Phaedra at all, like at all. When they put her on Married to Medicine, I did watch Married to Medicine. I never tuned in because Phaedra was going to be there, and she gave absolutely zero to watch the show. It was the same thing that we've been watching, but they added Phaedra. And Phaedra didn't add or give anything. I hated the fact that Phaedra threw Quad under the bus. Talking about a sinking ship. Baby, you've been a sinking ship since your lies about Candy. But Quad is a sinking ship. Put unicorn, you right in here on. Toria says Simon has a green card. He won his citizenship. Oh, that's what it is, citizenship. He been here over 30 years and has businesses. Now, they said they can't find a business, though. Here did not get anyone any more trouble since the late 80s and served his time. ICE not thinking about him. But they said they can't find his business, though. What about that, Toria? Come get Phaedra. For her and what's that lady name who wrote the book about Phaedra? Damn, what's her name? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What's the lady name who wrote the book about Phaedra with the scams? What's her name? I can't think of it. One day I'll put it in the chat though. So the Phaedra of it all, I don't want to see Phaedra on Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine, and none of it. I don't want to see her on it. Okay. Before we get into the story I want to talk about, let's talk about it's not called Bad and Bougie. And I'll bet to look at it while I was talking to you guys here. Bold and Bougie. Are y'all watching Bold and Bougie with Malaysia? The show that Carlos King circled around for Malaysia. Are y'all watching that? Put a 1 in the chat if you're watching it. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not watching it. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all knew she was already big morning. Bold and Bougie. Are you watching it? Toria, you said yes, you are. Are you entertained, Toria? Or are you liking the show? Are you liking the show? The thing is, what's crazy to me is like no YouTubers are even reviewing the show. Richie Sky's not doing it. Jamie's not doing it. Campire's not doing it. Nobody's reviewing the show. Sherelle's not reviewing it. Are you enjoying the show? No major YouTuber is reviewing the show. What's going on, Norris? Are you watching Bold and Beautiful? Is it called Bold and Beautiful? Am I saying the wrong word? Wrong name? Turn this down, make sure it ain't. I think it's called Bold and Beautiful. Or Bold and Bougie. That's what it's called. Bold and Bougie. Bold and Bougie. That's what it's called. You don't even know the name of the show. So I know you ain't watching. Are y'all watching Bold and Bougie? Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. Thank you, Toria. Bold and Bougie. Nora said, no, I'm not watching Bold and Bougie. Nobody's watching it. And Malaysia thought she made a major move. And you know what? I think that Carlos King thought that he did make one. Beautiful Black, are you enjoying the show? I want to give my opinion on this, but I want to know if you guys are actually enjoying Bold and Bougie. And I'm gonna wait like 1 minute. If nobody say nothing, I'm gonna think y'all not watching it. I'm gonna just think y'all not watching. It's slow. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on this. So Carlos comes on all the time and he says, you know, it's about the relationships, about the girls on the show. And nobody wants to watch a show if the girls don't have a real relationship. But none of these girls have one. Malaysia and one of the other girls, because I don't even know the girl's name. There's one name is Princess. Wait, have you been to Neo's? No. Why would I go there? But he always goes on this tangent about the girls have relationships and why it makes the show better because the girls have relationships. But none of them have one. They're actually friends with like exes of the people who are together with the people that they're on the show with. So then you have Malaysia, you have Usher's ex-wife. Those are people I can really remember. And the girl named Princess, I remember her name is Princess, but I don't even know. Oh, she has like restaurants or something, I believe. But why was this an ensemble? And y'all know what I really think about this? Who they should have made the person to be the main person of this was Nene. One, she's from Atlanta. If Nene is blackballed from the industry, and you here to clear up all the things, and you're here to help the girls, why do you get like Quisha? Why is like Quisha the person that is spearheading this series? That I mean, this reality show that you decided to make. Nene would have been a way better fit than like Quisha, aka Malaysia. Nene would have made way more sense. No, that the other one who has a bunch of restaurants. Oh, Gucci, I think that's her. See, I can't even tell you who was who. I can tell you who's who. That's how boring the show is. Malaysia's trying to fit in so bad that it's cringy to me. It's cringy. Like, you don't know these girls. She could have bought Bambi because she's friends with Bambi. Bambi lives in Atlanta. But then, is she bold and bougie? No, she's just fucking ratchet. So, we can't even bring her. They said Nene not available, working on something. Carlos King said he should have waited till she was available, because Malaysia she's not it. She's not. And I will say this time and time again. Malaysia's not a single act for anything. And to be honest, with this ensemble, it doesn't work. I don't see a season 2. I don't see a season 2 of this. I could never understand why she's friends with these women who are way older than her, and she didn't grow with them. Basketball-wise, we get it because she grew with those women. Like with Jack and them, they had something that was in common. What does Malaysia have in common with these girls? Carlos talks too much. He missed Bravo so much he has to interview all Bravo people. Carlos is two-faced and wants to be Andy. I like Carlos, but I don't know if I don't agree with this though. I don't know if he wants to be Andy. I think that he's trying to build an empire like Andy's, but also Nene built that empire. So why not let her do it? Listen, it is only two episodes in, but you got to grab my attention, and it's not grabbing mine at all. And I went in wanting to see Malaysia. The only thing I can see is that she seems happy, but also it doesn't seem like she's happy. And I even take it a step farther. Let's go to Tammy Roman. Tammy has that show now. Miss Pat, I'll give it to her. Tammy does the thing on Miss Pat. Although it's Tammy playing Miss Pat's sister. But I would rather watch Tammy on Miss Pat than watching that cheater show. One, the storylines are not even real. None of it's real. So we're watching Tammy catch fake cheaters cheating on people. No one has ever even been caught not cheating. At least with cheaters, like some people weren't even cheating. But everybody that Tammy catches, they're cheating. It's ridiculous. But y'all leave Basketball Wives because y'all so much better than this. Y'all get these shows, and it's a flop. I want to know what Tammy said or what Tammy did to make sure she got, what is it called? Unhinged or something like that. Let me look this up again. I hate that I didn't remember this stuff. Tammy. Caught in the act. I hate that we're watching Tammy and she's like, hold on. It's like watching the Basketball Wives and Evelyn cheating on her every episode. With her and her husband. It's like the same. They even have the clip of her telling Evelyn that she cheated. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are we watching? And why are we watching it? And who's watching it? I've never even been on social media where people are like, oh my God, I love the episode of Tammy's show called, I can't remember the name of it again. Caught in the Act. I've never seen someone on social media saying, oh, I love Caught in the Act. Have y'all? I've never seen it. So I don't understand why the show is a thing. I don't understand why they renew this so many times either. Because the show is horrible. And y'all can call me a Tammy hater all day. The show's horrible. I'm sick of even hearing about the shit. It's horrible. Hold on. Toria says, I don't know why this goes in and out of this. Toria says, me either. We Network is not going to give him a second season. There's no reason. There's no reason. He should have had Nene there. I love Malaysia, but she's boring, and she is boring. She has that fake ass laugh. Sick of hearing it. Sick of hearing it. Tori says, I'm over her cheating show. I tried to give it a chance. It's boring. And when we can admit that the shit is boring, can we all just admit that the shit is boring? Tammy has a name, but I've never logged onto Basketball Wives and after she got out said, you know what? Tammy should have a cheating show. Because that would be a good show for Tammy. I never did. And then when you watched it, why the fuck do I know the people on the show and know it's fake? It's not good. What's going on, cousin? Let's go on to Ranting with Ricardo. Make sure you guys subscribe to Ranting with Ricardo. I don't know if I have any mods in the chat. I have no idea if I have any mods in the chat. If you do, drop Ranting. Also drop Nola and the Candy Shops links in the chat. And also Norris too. Toria says, what you said, Toria? Tammy has never gotten over her ex-husband cheating on her. I really give it more time than I should have. Same. But then when you go to watch the Basketball Wives, when she's saying, I ain't mad about Kenny. Baby, you have a whole show built around cheating. You have a clip when you were telling Evelyn that, talking about when Evelyn, because even with other people who cheated with Kenny, the clip was from when you said it to Evelyn. And this is not even an Evelyn situation. This is about Tammy. But then you go over here and create a whole show with a clip that you said to Evelyn. with fake storylines, and it's boring. Stay on Miss Pat. Now, if you haven't seen Miss Pat is funny. And Tammy is good on Miss Pat. But this Caught in the Act, baby, Caught in the Act of shutting that shit down. It's fucking horrible. Beautiful Black says, love Tammy. She always working. And she always is. But work on something that's actually worth watching. Like Miss Pat. Caught in the Act ain't it. It's not it. What's up, Remain Teachable? Hey, boo, what's going on? Malaysia acting like she likes Neo's ex. Come on. But she really does not like women like her high in the. And we know that. We know that. We know this. And it's stupid to watch the show. Like, I can't watch episode 3. I'm sorry, I just cannot. I had it on my reminders. I took it off today. Because, for what? And I even watched the interview with Carlos King with Malaysia when he was saying that he built the cast around her. And I'm like, why? Shit, Tamika got a better story than Malaysia. So what exactly are we, why are we watching Malaysia build new friendship with other women? Oh, well, be nice and talk to me nice and do nice things. And I don't want to be around a sisterhood who can't be friends, because we got to be all sisterhood. Y'all not sisters. You couldn't be a friend to your real friend or the friends that you made on the other damn show. But now you with a whole other group of friends and trying to create a friendship with these girls? Why? What's the motive behind the friendships? Because you need a new job. Because I did ask when we were doing the reviews of Basketball Wives. I said, well, what else does Malaysia do for work outside of Basketball Wives? What is it? She got the same bodysuits that Evelyn had. And Evelyn been selling them for a while. So what do you do business-wise? Because these women have jobs. These women have businesses. What does Malaysia do? And oh, my business is not. Are you? We should know what the business is so we can support it. What do you do? We have yet to find out. That's all I want to. That's all I'm saying. And yes, Tammy is married to Reggie. She is, but she also put that man into a bad situation when she went back to the real world, the reunion thing, when she called Reggie over there to fight that boy David. So again, what does Tammy like? Why are we watching Tammy? I forgot the name of the show again. Something. Caught in the Act. Caught in the Act. Why are we watching that? I could watch old episodes of Cheaters for this. What is like what makes me want to really tune in to Tammy catching people in that? Fake people. Because ain't nobody caught in the act. These are actors. So what's the motive? Like why should I tune in? I would love to know. If someone in the chat could tell me, let me know. So that she had DJ Envy on. I seen that too. To be a relationship expert. Well, why would we watch DJ Envy give us relationship advice about cheating? Like, where's the connection? I'm missing it. Tammy is on that BET show, Family Business. That 5th season is coming out. Are you watching that? Matter of fact, anybody in the chat, are y'all watching Family Business? Because Tammy's acting is horrible. Now, Miss Pat, I will give it to her. She's Tammy on the I don't see nobody but Tammy as a person who uses substances, but I don't tune into Miss Pat for Tammy either. Miss Pat is funny. But Family Business, y'all watching that? Who's reviewing that show on YouTube? Nobody. Who's even talking about it in the news? Who even knew there was going to be on a 5th season until Toria just told us? Nobody. Nobody. Guess I watched that only for the fine brother, one of the sons. I couldn't even tell you who that is. Couldn't even tell you. Could not even. But good luck, Tammy, to everything that you're doing. It just seems like Tubi stuff to me. Let's watch it. Let's log on to Tubi and watch Tammy do the act. Hey, Carol. Hi, Carol. Family Business is not good. Beautiful Black. I don't care what you say. It's not good. It's not. Maybe the other, and maybe I tuned in for Tammy, and that's why I feel that way. Maybe the other storylines are that I just haven't seen a good episode that was like, damn, let me watch again. Season 5 is crazy to me. Season 5 is crazy to me. It's like watching Tubi. But a lot of y'all like Tubi too, so maybe that's it. We talked about it on Discord behind the scenes. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Okay, so let's move on to this story about who that I married. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all watched all, I think it was like 30 clips of that. Shout out to Jamie, that's me. Because I was not going over to TikTok to watch keep clicking on all this shit. I wasn't doing it. Shout out to Jamie, that's me, for putting it all together for me. Like all the clips, and I think she did like 4 videos, so you could watch them back to back instead of having to keep clicking and clicking and clicking. I watched that, and to be honest, yeah, I think it was 50. Yeah, I think it was. It was a lot. Luckily, like I was watching, like I got to watch, like when I was at work, when I was on my breaks, like on my way to work, on my way home from work, on my break. I think I said my breaks from work, and then because it took so long to get to why she was so mad at him, because most of it was about how she was like, but I didn't think too much about it. Babe, let me tell you something. After clip 10, matter of fact, after clip 5, I was tired of hearing about what she didn't think too much of. I thought too much about it every single time that the man had told her about buying that damn house and couldn't buy the damn house. And then you knowing why he can't buy the house and still stick with this man. And I feel like right after I got to that point, a lot of it wasn't, I mean, not a lot of it. I'm going to give like 85% of it was that man. But 15% of that was her own fault. Because why are you not reading or seeing the red flags? Because they were all up and through this entire story. This man done went and tried to buy her like about 5 houses, and I'm probably exaggerating. Oh, well, I saw where the bank had bought. Let me see something. I could put the head letter of the damn bank on any PDF. Okay. I don't know what the email was that she was getting this information from, but I could have got I could have put the logo from Bank One and every other, or Chase and whatever bank that he was getting all the information from, getting the information from, on any head letter of any document that I could have had. And clearly this man was a pro at doing this shit. But what blew me was her getting pregnant by that man. So this man had lied to you 15, 11 times about a house. You ain't want to work because he was paying all the bills. And you was happy because you could spend the money from your job on whatever you wanted to do. But it never crossed your mind, after learning that the man had been lying about this house that the old white folks have purchased, to say, you know what, I'ma head out. Okay, let me head out. It never crossed your mind to leave because you know he lying. And this went on for, I think, was it 3 years? I don't know. I want to say it was 3 years. You got pregnant by the man within the first year. And you did all that, waiting on some house. Not only house, but cars. The man didn't get approved for a damn Tic Tac from the gas station. But you never thought nothing about it. And you stayed with that man. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to give you my own personal business. I had a man like that. Lied all the time. But after signing my name the first 2 times, I thought a lot about it. Okay? I'm not sitting around when the man can't go to the gas station and slide the credit card for a damn Tic Tac. And I'm exaggerating, y'all. Just the man probably could sign for a Tic Tac. I'm not sitting around saying, well, I didn't think nothing about it, for a man who tried to buy me the minimum, I want to say, is 3 houses. And a man who been talking on the phone to a bunch of people that I ain't heard no damn voice. Well, he was on the phone talking to somebody. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing. And you know, normally when you're on the phone, you could normally hear somebody saying something, but I ain't heard nobody say nothing. And he done signed off for about 3 houses and 3 cars, and nothing went through. But I ain't think nothing about it. At what point does your brain say, baby, he's lying to you? This man don't have no money. Oh, well, he was approved of. I saw the bank statements for some of the accounts, but not all of them. He was going to pay cash, and the realtor asked him to show proof of funds, and he couldn't do it. But I didn't think nothing about it, because even though he couldn't do it. At what point does your brain click and say, you know what? Something ain't right. And I need to say something, or I need to leave this shit before he get into my bank account and spend my money and say, I ain't think nothing about it. At what point do you do that? Because I'm confused. Because it didn't have to take for me to get to episode 50 for me to talk to the sister to tell me that the brother that he had been talking to allegedly don't even with him. It wouldn't have took me that many episodes to understand that. Am I missing something? Are y'all here with me in the chat? Because something wasn't right to me. Because I ain't think nothing of it. This is what she kept saying. I ain't think nothing of it. He can't buy a house, but I ain't think nothing of it. He could buy me a car, but I ain't think nothing of it. When did you start thinking something of it? I'm confused. And I know I ain't the only one that was confused about why she wasn't thinking nothing of it. This has to be the worst story to me. To me, I'm going to say that I thought it was fake. And I didn't think nothing of it. Because, baby, what did you think something of? That man was lying the entire time. And you ain't think nothing of it. Is your brain? Hello? Hold on. Hello, brain? Are you there? Because I'm not thinking nothing of it. So I'm assuming that you're not working either. Oh, you not? Okay, thank you. Let me hang up because what point were you thinking something of it? Hey, well, who cares? Were you thinking something of it? I just want to know. I'm so mad I sat through. Had Jamie not put the things together, I wouldn't have never watched it. I'm going to just be honest. I would not have. Y'all, give me 1 second because my phone's ringing. Give me 1 second. What do y'all think? Because I just want to know. And you know what? I'm going to invite someone. I want y'all to come up here. Out of all the stuff we talked about, Brandi, the main thing is this damn story about this girl who ain't think about it. Why would you not think nothing of a man who has not proved a damn thing to you? Because it doesn't make sense. Toria, no, I have not watched that yet. I've seen a lot of different reviews of it. I have not watched that yet. And I'm going to wait till this weekend to watch it. You know what I have been watching is This Is Us. And now I was stuck on that. Yo, look, one of my students made me this for Christmas. If you can't really see what's on it, but it's like Nintendo stuff. But yeah, and if y'all want one, she does ship those things. But why were you? This story was so confusing to me. It had just been my sister, my cousin, my mom, my aunt. I would have been like, no, this man has literally been lying to you the entire time, and nothing seems real. What were you thinking of? Yeah, I seen the clips of that. That's all over over Twitter. But what were you thinking of in dating this man? I can't even say my heart goes out to her, because basically she was like, I don't want to pay no bills. And he was paying them. So I'm gonna let him pay him. But now you in this situation. Well, so now we're here. Well, we're supposed to feel sad about what happened, because I didn't feel at the end of the story. I didn't even feel sad. I feel like, well, damn. You went through all this and for what? Like, what did you get out of the relationship? Like, how did this? Like, I was so confused. And if y'all don't want to go over to TikTok and watch the whole thing, I'm gonna drop Jamie's link in my chat right here. You can watch the entire thing on Jamie's channel. I was confused, and everybody kept saying they didn't want to watch the entire thing. But the more you watch, more you watch it, the more you sit there and be like, "Well, now am I being punked?" Because he seemed like a hobosexual to me. He was homeless and needed somewhere to stay, so he misled you for all these years. He tried to knock you up. Unfortunately, she lost the baby. If you ain't noticed, spoiler alert. Unfortunately, you lost the baby, but then you still stayed with him and kept waiting for some house that was never going to happen. Toria, if I could get my time back, to be honest, I want it back. I would love to have my time back from that. I was disappointed that I watched it, because I'm like, well, maybe she's going to get into something where, like, he's the bad person, but both of y'all bad. Girl says, I did because she was a lonely woman with a low self-esteem. Maybe he was the only one who showed her some attention. And maybe that's what it was. But I was even waiting for her to start to getting into that. But it never happened. It's like she didn't get there until she had called the ex-girlfriend or the ex-wife. The ex something. And she's like, oh, baby, you in a world of trouble. Well, we already knew that. We literally didn't have to even hear the story from the ex, because by the time we got to the ex, we already knew. He wasn't a good person. So you stayed all this time waiting for this lavish house, this lavish car. You can't get into the company car. The company car was a nice car, that could have been a damn rental for all we know. The company car, because that's a part of the company car. You got pregnant by him, and you left with nothing. So then I was like a junkie. I couldn't stop. Listen, I think I was there too, Carol. And not even that. I think I was waiting for the ball to drop, but it just never dropped for me. I'm like, well, she's gonna tell us something about, how she had to get a restraining order, or the ex-girlfriend coming to fight her, or he actually bought the house and they actually got into a house and they got evicted, or they got the car and then they repossessed it. Like, I was waiting on the ball to drop where he actually fell through with something, but nothing ever happened. And I'm sitting here like, I watched all this. And I feel low and cheap for watching it, because why did I watch this? And it was all this cliffhanger. And in the middle of it, she was like, it's my birthday. If you want to drop me something, girl, we need to hear the rest of the story before we drop you any damn thing. I'm not dropping you a penny until you tell me why I'm mad at this man that both of y'all was scamming together. What's up, Busy? Everything happened. You're crazy. No, it did not happen. They were doing. I don't feel like that happened. I agree so dead to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, she was like, she admitted that she didn't want to pay bills. She admitted that in the very beginning of the whole thing. Oh, he's paying my bills so I can save my money for myself. She should have been saving her money, especially after the first house fell through. And then she called and found out the old white couple had bought the house that was that he said, because I think she said that the house had been the house was sold, and she thought that the house was sold to them. And so she ended up asking the realtor questions about who had bought the house. And they said it was an old white couple. So at that point, that's when I would have been an old white woman and been a Karen and called the cops. I'm being scammed. Have you heard anything through the grapevine down there in ATL if Kim also? No. Tora, we staying on topic. No, I have not. I have not. We stay on topic though. I was so confused watching the entire thing, because I'm just like, if he can't afford the house, he can't afford the car, he's living with you. At what point do you say, you know what? He's lying. And then when you found he was lying, you kept going and got pregnant by him. None of it made sense to me. Like, none of it. I was lost. And I watched the entire thing. Make sure you guys follow Busy as well. He's in the chat. It's Busy Blue. Make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. But I was confused. I'm just like, you want him to take care of you. He can't do it because he's poor. What were you waiting on? The biggest blessing to me for her was she didn't sign her name on anything where she's in debt. He did lie about being poor. I've already said that. But she knew that from the first house. When he lied about the house and then found out the white people had bought the house. So then she went and waited for another house and another house and another. And then there was a car. And she went and waited for the car and another car and another car and another car. So like, at what point did you not, like, what does it click that the man's poor? He doesn't have any money. He's basically freeloading over you. And she purposely stayed. Oh, because he was on the phone with these people that she never heard talking on the phone. I don't care who I'm on the phone with. You can hear somebody else on the other line. If I'm sitting next to you, unless I'm on mute, or unless the phone is all the way down, which I barely can probably hear you, I can hear somebody else on the other line. He lied about money, which can be looked over. I'm not denying that. But then there were fake schools, fake family members, fake jobs, emails, receipts, and everything. So let's go down the list of these things. He lied about money, which can be looked over. Let's look over that. But then there were fake schools that she could have called, what she eventually did. Fake family members who she said that he was on the phone with every morning, but she never heard anybody else on the other line. So no, fake jobs, easily to look up, emails, which she said had which is like the banks, which anybody can make up, which I get. But after the first one, then I go to 2, 3, and 4. I'm not understanding why we waited this long to talk to the other spouse to find out he's a liar. Everything that she was saying when I was listening, I'm like, he's lying. After the fail through from the first house. Well, he showed me that the bank had approved him of a certain amount of money, but then he put a down payment on the house, and then he what was it? What is it called? Promise, not the promise to pay. Dang, I think of the name of it. Basically, they know that you're going to pay the money, and then they're asking like, "Well, show us proof of this," which means they don't have proof of the houses, and even the realtors or the people that were selling the house and the dealerships have no proof of any money. Yeah, I can write down I have $1 million, but where is the proof of the money? And it never happened. Everything kept falling through. And like, okay, I give you one, maybe it didn't work. Maybe it didn't work. After 2, I'm like, okay, now what the fuck is going on? After 3, baby, where's the open up these accounts? And she even said he didn't show her the funds from all the accounts because he had the ones overseas because you can't have so much money over here and all this other thing. Okay, well, show me the statements. Let me see where this money is at. I want to see. But we sit over here waiting on some shit that ain't gonna never happen. I normally don't talk to my new partner's exes. After all these fall throughs from houses and cars, I'm talking to you. Matter of fact, I wasn't even done. I was just left. Because she didn't talk to the ex until like, I think like part 30 something. So why do we wait this long? It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. There's no one can give me an excuse of why she waited so long to leave. I just feel like these were two people who didn't have anything, who wanted something that they were never going to get. I already explained this. Hell, I could send you a statement too with Chase on there. That doesn't mean that it's real. But after the first house fell through, and then I called and found out that this never happened. Why would I go to house 2? Explain that. Why would I go to house 2 with you, knowing that you lied, and then you set him up to know that a white couple had bought the house? So then explain the paperwork. I'll wait on this part because since all this makes sense. After I found out that the white, not me and him, but a white couple had bought the house. Why am I waiting on house 2? It didn't make sense. I'm poor, you poor, 2 poor people trying to get together, trying to get a come up. It didn't make sense. I'm sorry. You did not. You did not. You did not. When the realtor explained who purchased that damn house the first time, why in the hell would I wait for house 2? And she even said that she knew he was lying. You don't want to hear it. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. And again, maybe because I've been here before, it doesn't make sense. I was very cautious after the scams have been off from my own self. So you sign on for it the next time. Oh, you can? Well, then we're not doing it. Period. I mean, why would I trust you? I know you lied to me about your funds, and the bank is saying, we show us the proof, and then you can't do it. So what am I waiting on? She literally said that. What am I waiting on? The next scam? Good luck. Good luck with me with that shit. I just couldn't do it. And I look at him as a bad person, but he wasn't the only bad person in that relationship. She was oblivious to the fact that she was doing some dumb shit. It never made sense to me. And I don't even want to go back and watch it again because it's gonna piss me off even more. Definitely delusional. It was delusion. She admitted out of her own mouth that she knew he lied, and then waited for. Let's even take away after the first house, but then waited on cars, and he's riding around in a company car. Where is the paperwork for this car? Oh, matter of fact, she never got the car. She went and bought her own car. That he got mad about it, and he's driving around in the company car. Now, where was the paperwork for the company car? At Enterprise. That's where it was at Enterprise. The man never intended on making her happy. I believe that he was a narcissist. I believe that he got off on making her miserable. But I also think that she got off on herself being miserable, or with a fantasy. I would say making herself miserable with a fantasy of this man doing right, knowing good and damn well that he was never going to do it. He couldn't afford to do it. But she waited. That's a good woman, Savannah. Because one thing you will know is that if you wanted to date her and you want to tell her some lies so you get to where you got to go, she going to wait. Now, that's one thing I do know. That's a good woman, Savannah. Because she going to wait until you get it together. Well, if it's the link, but we just going to argue. We are not going to argue. Because maybe you know something I don't know. But from what I watched, maybe Jamie didn't post everything because that's what I watched it on. But I just don't understand why she didn't see the lies. And from the story that I seen, and maybe I missed some things, it didn't make sense to me. And stop, you are not gonna click this link. I almost fell. See what I'm saying? You gotta be careful about what you believe in because he was never gonna click that link. I almost fell for that. But you a good friend, Savannah. Did anybody else in the chat besides Busy even believe what she was saying? Or did y'all not believe like I didn't believe? I was skeptical from the first house. I never believed shit else after that. The only thing that he bought her was a tire. Hell, I can buy you a tire. I feel like it was signs from God saying, don't go. Don't go. Do not go. That's all I saw. I didn't see like any signs of, okay, you know what? Maybe, you know, he spent too much money today and he couldn't afford it. Let's go back. He didn't even make excuses for any of that stuff. Like, maybe I missed something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Am I missing something, y'all? Somebody tell me that I'm missing something. Did y'all watch it? Because I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. And nobody saying anything. So I'm gonna assume that we all are on the same page. I don't think anybody's seen that he was telling the truth or even trying to tell the truth. But I also feel like she did. And I think if you go back and you actually watch it, like, and listen to what she's saying, and like really like think, and maybe it's the Virgo in me, like I overly think of things. So I'm just like, okay, so the first house you didn't get it. You asked about who purchased it. They said it was a white couple. You said that you gonna stay with it because you want to move up by the end of the end of the year because you were pregnant. But then you still didn't move. You got the cars. Where was my belief? What part made me comfortable believing that you were going to do right by me? I didn't. I wasn't convinced. I'm sorry. I just wasn't. You know, if you're joining in late, you know, drop down in the comments. Tell me something that I must have missed, because right now I don't feel like I missed anything. Clearly, Busy does, and you know that's fine. He's out. But I don't feel like I missed anything in the storyline. It all seemed stupid to me. I believe in a unicorn is going to literally come into my driveway, and I'm gonna ride off to work every day on the unicorn, because clearly we believe in things that they're not believable. So let's ride the unicorn to work. And matter of fact, the unicorn is going to pick me up from work and take me to a magical kingdom, and we're going to live happily ever after, which never happened either. Then I call the unicorn, who takes me to the ex, who also tells me that I only stay with him. I think she said for like, I could be wrong. I think she said 2 months, and knew he was lying, but she stayed with this man for years. What was in my mind? What was I thinking, or what did I need for me to like really believe what the fuck he was saying? Because it doesn't make sense to me. And maybe someone can click this link and make it make sense. Listen, I believe that y'all gonna click this link like she believe that somebody going to buy that damn house or buy the damn car. It's not gonna happen. Oh, that's Jamie's link. I'm sorry. Hold on. I believe that you're going to click the StreamYard link and tell me something that I missed. It could be if it ain't busy, anybody click the link and tell me what this lady was believing. And I'll wait. I will sit here and I will wait on someone to click this link and tell me that y'all believe a portion after that first house didn't make sense. Make me believe it. It's not going to happen. Busy can't click the link because he knows it doesn't make sense. As y'all can see, I'm still waiting on one person. And it's 9 of y'all here. Somebody can click this link and say, you know what, SoDeb, this did make sense to me. Out of 9 people, not one can click this link and explain to me why this made sense. And so I'm going to stick with what I believed in. It never made sense. Ain't no man gonna send me on no damn goose chase again. Because like I say, I've been on one. Maybe this is her first time, and I can even give her that. But absolutely not again. Like the shit that I heard. Show me proof of the funds. And the man can't do that. Okay, sweetie. Thank you for not putting me in this damn scam. Because it was never going to happen. It was never happened. Well, y'all, with that being said, I'm going to jump up off of here. Appreciate you guys for joining me for this little live that I did have. Make sure you guys like and share the video. I'm not in the algorithm. Jana says, I haven't seen the whole thing. It's a lot to watch. But what I did see, I was confused. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. It's very confusing. Click the link for Jamie. It's on there. Like, you don't have to do all the clicks. Just you can watch. I think she only has, it's like 4 videos. But just watch her videos. You can see the entire thing. It doesn't make sense. Even after watching it, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. But again, thank y'all for joining me. Hopefully I'll find something else to talk about that I like. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.